Hey guys, MJ here. Welcome back to the channel. Today then guys, I'm going to be doing the vote for the team of the season of La Liga, as you can see right there. And of course you can see I'm all kitted out. I've got the Madrid kit on. Campeones. Yeah, so you might know Real Madrid won the league for the 35th time of their history, and of course the manager Mr. Carlo Ancelotti has won now like all 5 top leagues, La Liga, of course, the Premier League, the Serie A, the Bundesliga, and Ligue 1 of France. So yeah, I mean, he's done it everywhere now. It's nice of him. He's like 62 years old. I think if he wins the Champions League, I don't know, Real Madrid might be kind of clamoring to like keep hold of him, but like he could retire like quite happily, I think. But anyway, let's get into today's video. I'm gonna be doing my votes. So yeah, if you enjoy it, make sure you smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so here we are then, and of course I have made it a little bit more zoomed in for you guys so you can actually see what's going on. But first up is the goalkeepers then. So the first one that I'm actually looking at is Courtois, and you know, of course, Real Madrid, they won the league, you know, got really far in the Champions League, so of course Courtois is definitely going to be one of the ones that's going to be up there. And Rulli as well with Villarreal. Such an amazing season with Villarreal this time round, because like they've done bits, man, to get as far as they have done in the Champions League. Maybe a little bit of luck here and there, but like, you know, they've done really well. And then if you go along a little bit more, there's Oblak, but he's actually, if you have actually been watching this season, he's not been as good as previous seasons. So he's got that big name, and the people will be going, oh my god, why didn't you pick Oblak? But yo, if you actually watched and you actually know a little bit more about the season, he's not been doing as great as he has done in previous seasons. Not like terrible, but like just not as good as what he's done beforehand, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go, I think, Courtois. I mean, maybe there might be a lot of Real Madrid players in this, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, guys. We're gonna move on to defenders, and this is actually gonna be a little bit more of a tricky one to choose, because obviously there are like so many, as you can see. I can't put Alaba in, man, like, because of in the last Champions League match, I don't know if you saw, he had the chance to clear it and he just completely messed it up. Like something probably like uncharacteristic of him, but I don't know, maybe just on that one thing, if he didn't do that, maybe like then I might look at it a bit different, I don't know. But like, he's, for me anyway, not really a centre back. Like, he played his whole career pretty much like a left back, and then he's only recently, the last like couple of years really, been a centre back. So yeah, for me, I don't know, but I'm gonna put his partner in there, in Eden Militao, because he's just such a beast on FIFA anyway. But of course, another Real Madrid player doing bits, getting as far as they have done in the Champions League, and obviously winning the league. And then it's pretty difficult to choose from. We've got Diego Carlos. He's a beast on FIFA, and I think in real life as well, he's just a beast. But I know probably a little bit slightly shorter, because he's like 5'10" and he's not that 6 foot towering kind of centre back. He's more of a ball playing centre back. Koundé, I feel like I'm gonna go with Kunde here. Not just not I mean it's maybe not judged on maybe like who got to the Champions League final, who's winning the league and all that kind of stuff, but this guy is a top centre back, and I feel like this summer he will probably be leaving Sevilla, right? Like there was obviously Chelsea wanted him. Now if Chelsea get new owners, maybe they go back in for him. Maybe, you know, Arsenal go in for him now they got Champions League. Maybe Man United with the rebuild and everything go in for him, because like, you know, Harry Maguire. So you know, you never know who goes in for this guy. You know, Barcelona, even though they've had that really messed up kind of thing with their finances, they're still buying players, bro. So you never know what happens with that. Yeah, man, I mean there's loads and loads of teams I feel like this guy could like go to, man. Like I mean I'm covering all my bases, but like I mean for real, like I this is one maybe I think we should look out for this summer. Okay, so for the right back then, it's basically between David Garcia here and Jesus Navas. For me, obviously, Jesus Navas is the one that's a little bit more well known, but he is like a converted like right winger to like a right back, and just yeah, he's done that job very well. But for me, I'm gonna go with David Garcia because it's just fresh, it's new for me anyway, and also the guy's he's done very well this season. He's helped the team to like 8 clean sheets and he scored 4 goals. He's done very well, so that is why I'm going to pick this dude. Now the next one for the left back situation I think is these two here. I'm just gonna go straight for Jordi Alba, even though maybe, I don't know, he's getting a little bit older now. He's still like, for me, like, just I think that last part of that Barcelona team almost, you know, along with Dani Alves, but obviously Dani Alves isn't there, he's not been quite good enough obviously, but like he's just like that one that's been like, you know, in that Barcelona team. And even though I've got that Real Madrid shirt on, I'm gonna put some Barca players in there, you know, and he's just one of those left backs that's just been there throughout the years, and I don't know, I just really like him. Maybe not based on this season, it's just like a, you know, a little bit of yeah, for what he's done throughout the years, which is probably not quite right, but there's not really a lot there to like choose from, guys. So of course the next thing then is to pick 3 midfielders, which is not enough for me, man. Like they have put so many quality midfielders in this, like it is so hard to choose, so please don't come at me and be like, oh, you should have put him, you should have put him, or you should have put him. Like I want to put them all, bro. I want to put them all, maybe not all of them, because like most of the ones that you'll probably be saying that I leave out, I probably would want to put those. Like don't get this like twisted. Like this is a massively hard choice, man. Oh my god. So yeah. Oh, this is hard, man. This is like probably like the hardest one I think of this, but I think Modric has to go in, right? Modric has been unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable, especially like again, you watch him in the Champions League and he's putting the balls in that he has. I know this, I'm saying like Champions League, but like, and it is sort of like La Liga, so obviously the La Liga matches, but he's a Real Madrid player. Real Madrid won the league, so I that also kind of makes sense too. You know. Alright, so obviously next up then, as you know, with the other votes that I have done, if you haven't checked them out, go see them. Now they're you know, they'll be on the channel, but yeah, like I always pick that defensive midfielder, and yeah, I've done it with the Bundesliga one, I've done it with the Prem one, now I'm going to be doing it with the La Liga one. And yes, again, it's a Real Madrid player, but come on bro, Casemiro, you know, he is that holding midfield player. He is like, we need this guy in the team, right? We need this guy. And then Modric, of course, next to him, you've got the creativity there. So we gotta have one guy that's kind of staying back, doing that defensive business, right? Now this last one is gonna be probably a little bit more tougher. Obviously, of course, you could put in the Villarreal guys because of how well they've done. I could also pick like just my favorites here, Fekir and Lamar, Pedri. I don't think Lamar's done all that since he's been at Atleti. I don't even know how he's in the team of the season's votes here. Maybe he has had an actual good season for once while he's been there. But yeah, of course, De Jong is absolutely amazing as well. This guy's actually sensational, especially on FIFA. But I think if you're going for geez man, the next probably big thing is probably like Pedri, right, at Barcelona. He's that next big thing. He's performed really well when he's played for Barcelona this season. So no guys, I'm actually gonna swap that. I'm actually gonna take that away. Alright, I'm not gonna have that. We're gonna change it. I'm gonna change my mind. Yeah, for me, he's not played enough. I don't think he's played enough. So we're gonna put De Jong in instead. We're actually gonna go for De Jong instead. Yeah, we're gonna swap that. Okay guys, so here it is, the top 3 attackers of the La Liga this year. So of course, first, just going in straight to fucking way is Benzema. Like, you have to put Benzema in. There is no other one of these guys that comes close to how good this guy is, man. It has to be Benzema. Like, I know I'm kind of like, oh man, I've put in like so many Real Madrid players, but like, bro, have you looked at some of the players on this list? Some of these players, like, they're not all like that great. You know, like, there's the odd few, yeah, maybe you would change, but like, it's only really when you get to sort of like midfield when there's like so many midfielders that you could maybe choose. But even then, like, you got the 3 from Real Madrid. I could have put Toni Kroos in there, which would have made that even more Real Madrid. Okay then guys, and of course then we're gonna go for the left wing next, and you can probably guess who I'm gonna go with. Vinicius Junior. I mean, this guy has been crazy this season, like 14 goals and 9 assists, and that is just in La Liga, not what he's done in the Champions League. In Champions League, he's got like 3 goals as well for that, so very important goals as well, very nice goals. So yeah, I mean, I kind of have to go with that. I like him as well on FIFA, and I mean, I don't know, he's just a nice little skillful player on FIFA as well. But definitely in real life, he's actually really nice to watch as well. But now we move on to that right hand side. Now guys, of course, like the casuals and just a few guys that just go for the bigger names, will probably be wanting João Felix to go in there, but he's only really just started scoring goals in his last few matches, and he's only got like 8 goals this season, whereas like a lot of these other guys are in like double figures for their goals. Selu, 13 goals. Di Thomas has got 15 goals. Uno has got 15 goals. There's a lot of players here. I think Aspas has got 15 goals as well. And then we got Oyarzabal. I think he used to play for Real Madrid. He has got 9 goals, so even he's got like 1 more than João Felix. And then we've got Carrera here. He's got 11 goals as well. Got Guedes here again on 11, and Iglesias on the end with 9. So for me, I'm gonna go with the guy that's got 15 goals. So I believe I just said that was Uno. I think Di Thomas has 15 and Aspas has 15, right? So yeah, it's basically gonna be, I think, out of these 3, this guy for me, Uno, he's like this young up and coming guy. If you know, I think from career mode as well, like maybe not this year's career mode, but maybe even a couple of FIFAs ago on career mode, this guy was the guy that you went for, right? And of course, very excited when he came to the Premier League. I think with Leicester, it obviously didn't really work out for him. He's gone to the La Liga now to play. I think that's Getafe. I'm not quite sure the badge. That is Getafe. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get him into the team then. I know there's gonna be like so many people like Uno, like this guy really, but like these are just like people that just have not been looking at the stats this season whatsoever and don't know what these players have actually done, right? I've just laid it out for you, just there how many goals each of them have scored. Okay, yeah, you can argue like if they've actually played well or if they're just stat padding and all of this business, but I guess for me, and of course you know you have your favorites as well. Like I guess I could have just put in João Felix, but then people actually from Spain and are watching La Liga, you know, week in week out, would be like, why are you not putting Joselu? Why are you not putting Di Thomas? Why are you not putting Uno? Why are you not putting Iago Aspas? So at least I feel good in a way that I know I've checked the stats. I know Uno has got 15 goals this season, and in a shit team you gotta say as well in La Liga, Getafe, right? Absolute trash of a team, and he's managed to claw 15 goals, yeah, which is good for any kind of attacker. Like a striker, even if he was like a striker, 15 goals, I think you'd probably take that, right? And then, but this guy's on the right wing, and he's got 15 goals. You know, I think he's like naturally like a winger. So yeah, we're gonna go for him. Like I say, I love De Jong, but like I could even go back, man. I told you, like, there's so many midfielders that like we could choose, and I feel like we could go with Fekir, because Fekir has, like, he's definitely my honourable mention for this video, because he is one for me that I've always liked. But this season he's like basically Cristiano Ronaldo at Man United. He's kind of like the one that's been dragging his team up there to compete for these Champions League spots in La Liga. He's been the one week in, week out that's been like consistently putting in that work, and for that I'm almost tempted to swap him out here and put him in, but I'm actually gonna leave it like that, because yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, I've made the video so long, I think, as it is. So yeah, if you did end up enjoying it, yeah, I'm gonna submit my vote now. But yeah, if you did end up enjoying it, make sure you smash that like for me, subscribe if you are new. But yeah, I'm out.